Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at top 7 best hybrid SUVs you can buy in 2023. Number 7. Toyota RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 is your trusty sidekick in the world of SUVs, combining practicality with a dash of efficiency that even your grandma would approve of. You'll find the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine doing its thing, and it can either send power to the front wheels or all 4 of them through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Sure, it's not winning any drag races with its somewhat sluggish acceleration, but hey, it makes up for it with some impressive fuel economy. Speaking of options, you got your pick of all-wheel drive systems depending on the trim. The Adventure model even comes with an all-wheel drive system that can do a magic trick and disconnect the rear axle when needed for better handling. Safety is never neglected in the RAV4, thanks to the Toyota Safety Sense 2.5, and those 18-inch dark metallic finish alloy wheels are like the stylish shoes that complete your outfit. Inside, you'll find a 10.5-inch Toyota Audio multimedia touchscreen that's so intuitive, it practically reads your mind. So in summary, the Toyota RAV4 is not just practical and efficient. It's your practical, efficient, and occasionally supercharged adventure buddy. Hey, Toyota, indeed. Number 6. Ford Escape. The Ford Escape is back with a makeover that's caught our attention. They've given it a facelift and boy, does it look snazzier. Up front, you'll notice a wider grille sporting Ford's ovoid logo, a fancy way of saying it's got a new smile. Now when it comes to flavors, the 2023 Escape is serving up a whole buffet. You've got your regular trims, and then there's the ST line range for those who want to spice things up with a sportier vibe. You've got the 1.5-liter turbocharged EcoBoost engine, the 2-liter turbocharged EcoBoost engine, and, for the eco-conscious, a plug-in hybrid option. Safety-wise, Ford's got your back with automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, and adaptive cruise control, all included. Inside, you've got plenty of space and seats that hug you just right, but there's a little hiccup. Some folks think they went a tad overboard with the plastic trim. In the grand scheme of things, the Ford Escape is a practical hybrid SUV. Number 5. Lexus NX 350h. The Lexus NX 350h is like that fancy 5-star restaurant in town. Compact, luxurious, and a hybrid to boot. Under its sleek exterior, you got a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine teaming up with not one, but 2 electric motors, bringing a zesty 239 horsepower to the party. And hey, it's got a continuously variable automatic transmission and all-wheel drive to keep you rolling smoothly. But here's the kicker. It sips fuel like a polite tea party guest. You'll be cruising past gas stations like you own the place. Step inside, and you'll feel like you're in a penthouse suite. Tech? Check. Driver assist features? Check. Luxury vibes? Double check. Now I must confess, some of those controls can be a bit finicky. It's like trying to operate a high-tech spaceship sometimes. And if you're planning a road trip with your tall friends, they might be doing a bit of legroom yoga in the backseat. As for the price, it's not exactly bargain bin material, starting at around $44,000. But if you're willing to splurge, you can take it up to around $56,000 with all the bells and whistles. Now is it a speed demon? Nope, not even close. But it's the wise, economical choice for those who value hybrid fuel savings over drag racing. So if you're into luxury and eco-friendliness, the NX 350h might just be your cup of organic green tea. Number 4. Toyota Highlander. The Toyota Highlander is the mid-size SUV that's ready to make a statement on the road. What's the buzz, you ask? Well, it's got a spiffy new 2.4-liter 4-cylinder turbo engine strutting its stuff, giving you a zippy 265 horsepower and 309 pound-feet of torque. Plus, it's sipping fuel like a champ with an EPA estimated 25 combined MUC rating. But that's not all. The Highlander isn't just about looks. It's got a sport-tuned suspension that'll hug those curves like a Corolla to a eucalyptus tree. With retuned shock absorbers, higher rate springs, and a rear stabilizer bar, it's all about that road-hugging life. Safety-wise, the Highlander's got your back, quite literally. Adaptive cruise control, lane-keeping assist, automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, and automatic high-beam headlamps. But wait, there's more. You'll also get an up to 10-year trial of emergency SOS assistance and 24/7 Toyota roadside assistance for those oops moments. So, there you have it, the Toyota Highlander, a mid-size SUV that's got style, tech, and a touch of eco-friendly flair. Number 3. Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V is the sleek and sassy compact SUV that's had a makeover for its sixth go-around. It has a snazzier front end, swankier cabin with bigger screens, and posher materials. And it's not just a pretty face. This ride's got a bit more oomph and size too, all thanks to a 1.5-liter turbo engine with a zesty 190 horsepower. Now let's talk trims, shall we? There's the EX, EXL, Sport, and Sport Touring. Plus, they've packed in more safety goodies like blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and adaptive cruise control. Inside, it's like a TARDIS, surprisingly spacious, and those rear seats fold down for a cargo space boost. The ride's comfy, and it takes the twists and turns like a champ. Oh, and did we mention it's a gas sipper? You'll be cruising at 28 mph in the city and a cool 34 mph on the highway. Now for the juicy part, the price tag. You can roll off the lot with the base model for a modest $27,000. To sum it up, the Honda CR-V isn't just a pretty face. It's got brains, brawn, and style. Number 2. Toyota Venza. The Toyota Venza is like that sophisticated friend who's got it all. A fancy interior, tech-savvy gadgets, and a fuel-efficient engine that won't break the bank. It's all about that hybrid power, packing 219 horsepower for a smooth and eco-friendly ride. The real star of the show is the all-hybrid powertrain that makes this car stand out in the crowd. It's got a hybrid heart, with a 2.5-liter four-cylinder and 3 electric motors, which sounds a lot like the RAV4 hybrid. Now let's talk style. The Venza is all about turning heads with its sleek design and that fancy electrochromic panoramic roof. But when it comes to the driving experience, it might not be the life of the party. It's a bit bland in that department, and the cabin feels a tad tight. In the end, the 2023 Toyota Venza is like a RAV4 hybrid dressed to the nines. It's got the looks and the tech, but falls a bit short on practicality and space compared to its mid-size SUV pals. Number 1. Toyota Corolla Cross. The Toyota Corolla Cross, a compact SUV born from the DNA of the beloved Corolla sedan. This little guy is all about being practical, budget-friendly, and not taking itself too seriously. You'll find a 2-liter engine with 169 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque. Sure, the base powertrain might not win any races, and the 4 cylinders can sound a bit rough. But don't worry, the sportier trims add a dash of visual pizzazz to the Corolla Cross, so it's not just another bland crossover. For those who crave a bit more adventure, the Corolla Cross offers all-wheel drive, intelligently providing that extra grip for your escapades. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. The Corolla Cross is like a double-edged sword. It's practical, efficient, and maybe a tad forgettable. It's got all the Corolla virtues and vices of yesteryears rolled into one sensible package. And finally, the price tag won't break the bank at a cool $23,600. So, if you want a ride that's as reliable as your morning coffee and doesn't take itself too seriously, the Corolla Cross might just be your cup of tea. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, then make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.